Everyone, bit me some back with another Bitcoin video. Have a very important video today. You definitely don't want to miss this. I've been calling this move for the last few days, and I knew it was going to be happening eventually. It just yesterday was the opening of a new candle, and today closed it, and it closed exactly how I predicted. If it were to close green, then everything I've been saying was correct. So let's just jump right into it. So in today's video, we're definitely going to look at this pump that we called for the last 3 to 5 days for sure. So I knew this was going to be happening. So this bottom that we hit looks like we touched around 38,500. It stopped me out on one of my trades when I had that, but the thing is I also bought some Bitcoin to hold for this ride up. So like I said, it stopped me out because I had it. This was like a major drop. I feel like they did that on purpose to try to scare everybody out, because exactly like I've been saying for the last few days, they're going to scare us out right before it pumps, because they want the cheapest price exactly down here so they could ride it up. So the thing is had I been watching the computer, I guarantee you I would have been able to catch it at this bottom. But the thing is I did it while not watching it, because like I said, I can't trade full time yet. So that was my thing, is that if I would have been watching it, I would have been waiting for that. But like I said, I still bought some. So I've been riding it up, and we're going to ride it up to this next target. So let's see. Current price right now is 40,893. We need to make it above 40,900 ish. 40,000. Let's see. Let me put a few price labels that way too, you guys can see. So we definitely need to move up above 40,900. And then if we break above that, then this next one we need to break above is 41,125. And if we can do that, then the next one will be this top one, about 41,269. So those are the next three we need to break. But everything's playing out perfectly. It's kind of cooling off right now. It did pump up high. We are kind of getting rejected. We'll look into that right now. But as you guys can see, we're getting rejected pretty much. So like we had support here, came under resistance, came all the way down, pumped back up to this, and this is where we're getting rejected at. So we're gonna need to still pump above like this, or we're going to need to break it and then turn it into support, and then that's when we're going to start going up a lot higher, a lot faster. So yeah, like I said, once we break this yellow line going up, then yeah, we're going to start pumping. It just, like I said, we had a big pump right now, so let's just hope this keeps going. My chart was saying we're definitely going up, so we'll definitely look into that a little more too. This is the same chart but on a 2 hour. So what is pretty much just is telling me is just this will be the next target area, at least to around 41,400 ish or so. Once we could get inside of this box, then this is the next little target we need to break above. And then let's see this other chart, and as you guys can see perfectly, pretty much this is why, if I would have been watching it at the time this drop was happening, I would have known this was the bottom, because I have the support and resistance line there from, like I said, this is already from here from long time ago as resistance, all the way over here. This line comes all the way over here. So if that's the case, that's support and resistance from previous times, like way over here. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's happened. I'm gonna have to fix it, but that's kind of, I don't know, this one's different. Yeah, but anyways, so what I'm pretty much trying to say is these lines have been there from way previous times. So that's why I'm saying it's like I already knew this would be a support and resistance. So that would have been a perfect time to long once you hit that. Like I said, if I'm watching this chart and I'm looking at this, we hit this ring and we came down. So this is once. So what this ring was telling me was once we hit the next support, pretty much is when we're going to catch this bounce. So the fact that we broke out of it coming down, this was the support. And if you notice this white line that I have right here, this is a white line that I've had previously also. If you notice, this is exactly where the candle closes at. So it actually came down. This candle actually came down. The wick came down perfectly to this support, perfectly. But it didn't close, but it closed above this also. So the fact that that closed above that actually told me that that was more of a fake out, which kind of confirmed the whole move of this coming next. So it's like, if I'm watching it, these lines are just holding up exactly perfectly. So like I said, we've had these previous support and resistance from weeks in advance just because we already know about these charts. So, but yeah, so this is why too, now I'm thinking our next little area we could be pushing up to is going to possibly be this line up there. So if we do, this line is going to be on 42,300 area. So if we could start breaking this area, then we're definitely going to start seeing this, hopefully this 42,000. So let's look into this next chart. This is pretty much the same thing, but on a fib with the Fibonacci also. So this Fibonacci, it's pretty much just showing us exactly why we're getting resistance. Oh. So look, I'll put it right there where the bodies are at. I mean, actually, where this was at previously, it's finding perfect resistance right there. So it actually made this new low right there with that, but we came back into it. But this is why also it's actually showing us this is where we're getting this resistance at. So I feel like even though I went from the top of here to the bottom, this at one point, this was the bottom. So we actually broke this trend in a sense, but we came back into it. So that actually, I mean, we could move it down a little bit, but you'll notice this is what happens when you move it down. Now we're pretty much getting resistance still from that area. So now, yeah. So we definitely need to make it above this this line around 41,100. That's where we need to break above, and then we're gonna start seeing higher pricing. So I'm gonna put an alert on my phone for 41,200, and once we touch that, that lets me know we're moving up. All right, so this was that important chart that I made that was letting me know everything. The reason why I knew also we didn't have a bottom or anything. If you remember, I had this box here, correct? And this box was, I was talking about, it's a master candle. So this yellow box right here is exactly where the wicks are at the top and bottom of this candle. So that's letting me know in this area we're trading. If you notice, these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles are all trading in between this body of this red candle. So that's letting me know perfectly that this is the master candle. So once we break one of these sides of this master candle, either down or up, is going to confirm the move. And the fact that this is the one that scared everybody. So the thing is also, I also have this other box in the background, this one in the back. Let me make it a brighter color. See that bright yellow? I had that box there. So if we were to break that and close, then it confirmed that we're moving down for sure. But since we didn't, it was just a wick. So the wick just scared everybody out, got people in at a super cheap price to catch this ride back up. So the fact that it didn't close, and if you notice, this trend line is going up perfectly. That's the trend line that we're not closing below it. So that just lets me know pretty much that we're still respecting this line. And what's telling me is this point of this area is coming in on May 1st. So around May 1st, I think, is where we're going to be, close to where we're going to top out at, depending on how high we go. Around that 1st to 3rd, we're going to start working our way down. So, and like I said, if you notice, I have these moving averages. These moving averages, they're right here. If you notice, there's a blue one and then there's this yellow one. They're about to cross right now. If you notice how close we're getting, look at it's just barely about to cross. This is why I know we're gonna start pumping. Everything's lining up perfectly. Once we cross, look at the last time they crossed. Let's just say right here they crossed. Look what happened. Boom. So that's just why I'm saying is the last time they crossed, they did that. So now they're gonna actually cross again. So it went up, and then about to cross again. So that's why it's also important. So, and like I said, I already know we're gonna start working our way back towards the top of this this right here. This is gonna be our next resistance, this bar. So we have to watch out around 43,000. But yeah, that's that major. And if you guys remember in this chart right here, or no, it got messed up. Oh man, I'm gonna have to redo it. But yeah, that was the chart. I could use this one. This is pretty much the same thing. But this is what I was saying, is that we're gonna make this cross. We're also staying inside of this master candle. We're also green over here. Everything's pointing towards we're pumping. So I already know and if you guys remember in the video, I was saying these guys are saying we're dropping just so they could get in cheaper. And like I said, I knew it. If I started seeing them all say the same thing and it's going against my own analysis, I knew they were all lying. So don't listen to a lot of these people. They're lying to you. They're leading you in the wrong direction. This is why they always say not financial advice, because they're not financial advisors. Do your own research, because they know they're lying to you. They don't want to feel guilty. But still, you still want to do that stuff. But that's why I'm saying this is what I see. So thanks for watching, you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment, and we are definitely going to start moving up. So leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.